vlog. We are here in New York City this morning. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me or not, but we are here. We just got out of the train station. Say hi. I hope you're definitely not gonna be able to hear her say that, but I hope you can hear me. Like I said, we just got out of the train station here in the Big Apple. We're here in New York City this morning. If you guys have not seen the title yet, you know why we're here. We are here to see the Drew Barrymore Show today, and I am so excited. We just took a train here bright and early this morning. It's like 8 a.m. and I have the busy city bustling behind me. We're about to catch an Uber and head over to her recording. So we just now hopped out of an Uber, and today I am here with my mother, and we have made it to the Drew show that is right there behind us. My mother's over here taking pictures. It was supposed to be her bestie as well, but her bestie is sick and not feeling well, so shout out Maritza, we miss you here with us today. But are you excited?
I'm so excited, I can't wait.
We cannot wait. It's literally right up there. And it is about 9 a.m. and we're about to go get in line for the Drew show. So, cannot wait. It's gonna be a blast. And I hope we go home with like a little gift or something. That would be the best. Also, I don't know why the lighting is how it is, but sorry guys, I'm filming on my iPhone today since we're in the city.
The warm-up guy for the show. What's up, Danny? Oh, she didn't have the baby. Well, good. My daughter is 2 centimeters dilated right now as we speak. You see me run out of this place and go to Long Island quick. That's what's happening. But she's fine. She's fine. So, I'm Joey, I'm the warm-up guy. Some of you know me from the Rosie O'Donnell Show, Jon Stewart, Rachel Ray, Martha Stewart, and now I'm in my 4th year with Drew Barrymore. Hey, this is season 5 because the first year was on Zoom. So, welcome to season 5 of the Drew Barrymore Show. So, we got so much going on today. Now, new to season 5. We use these little yellow tablets you guys are going to get. They're like little kindling things. So we poll the audience. So when you go upstairs, they're going to hand you these little machines. To log in, all you got to do is put your first name in, and that'll register you. And then we'll do a couple of polls in the warm-up that will lay into the show later on. Okay, guys? Are you prepared to do that? Yeah. It's your first name. You don't have to put your first and last name. Okay, guys? Also, I've been doing warm-ups for 31 years, and I have some audience signals. Want to play along with that? Yeah. So this one's going to be loud applause. We're going to keep it as natural as we can. If I need some help, I'll give you the signals. Okay, guys? So this will be loud applause. You'll see Vita on the... Wow, you just... Yeah, that means cash. That's all that came from, too. Give a lot of cash away. So that'll be loud applause. The duck quacking will be laughter. Let's try that one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. Good. Now if we're cooking in the kitchen and it smells good or it looks good, a chocolate cake. Good. Now you're amazed. Ready? Whoa. Good. A puppy. Good. Now don't mix them up. Okay? Like a puppy. Justin Timberlake. So just I'll give you those signals throughout the show. We're going to rehearse that when we go upstairs. Name of the game is Big Energy. Do you have some energy?
Yeah!
Now, Drew is who you think she is. She's sunlight. She's enlightenment. She talks to the audience a lot. Who's been here before? Anybody here? Anybody? None of you? One person. So she talks to the audience a lot. I'll have a mic on my side here, and our two CBS pages will be up top, up by the bleacher area, okay? So if and when Drew talks to you guys, make sure that you wait till we get a microphone to you, and keep the microphone nice and close. We can't hear you when it's down here, okay, guys? Because some people get so excited talking to Drew Barrymore that the mic is down here and we can't hear you, and we record everything, okay? So we had a lady yesterday, she was like, I love you on 51st dates, and we couldn't hear any of it. So make sure you keep the mic up close to your mouth when you talk, okay, guys? Other than that, have a blast and enjoy. You're in a safe place for everyone here. Are you ready to enjoy yourselves today? Are you ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready to have us take you away from the ways of the world and share love? I'm Joey. I'm with you. Thank you for our jobs, and thank you for coming to the Drew Barrymore Show, everybody. Thank you. By the way, barbecue at my house right after the show. Just you guys, not the other holdings. So on the show today, first of all, everything you see today is going to air November 8th, everybody, okay? So November 8th. Sonny Anderson is here from the Food Network. Also, comedian Steve Holmes is here, everybody. He did a movie with Judy Greer, and they're going to promote that. It's called, the movie's called The Greatest Christmas Pageant Ever. So they're going to promote that. You know her from The Wedding Planner and him from the show Crashing. Also, Christina Tosi is going to be here. We're going to be baking a little bit, and there's going to be some generosity for this audience today.
Guys, we just made it out of the Drew show behind us here, and the show was amazing. I literally could not record any of it. They were very strict about the phones, and I wasn't trying to get kicked out. But the Timothy Chalamet lookalike is literally sitting right over there. He was just on the show today, and now people are taking pictures with him. But we went home with cookies. She's munching on the cookie. We went home with cookies, and the founder of Milk Bar was there, Christina Tosi, and she gave us Milk Bar cookies, and everyone went home with one of her cookbooks today. So that was amazing, and I would definitely go see another Drew Barrymore show. She is such a doll. Okay, we hopped in another Uber and made it back across town, and we're gonna go to this rooftop restaurant that is behind us now. So let's go get lunch, and then I want to like debrief the show and go over everything because it was amazing and I couldn't film any of it. So here we go. Alright vlog, and just like that, we have made it back home, and it is literally not even 5 o'clock yet. And I have to use my lights and have my light on in my room already because it is pitch dark outside. And I closed my curtain because I live on a street that has cars that drive by and they can see right in when they drive by, especially when it's dark out. We're gonna keep that closed so my neighbors don't stare even more than they already do. But that is besides the point. So I just wanted to give a recap of the whole day today. And well, not like the whole day, but you guys did see part of the day with us, but the other part was the main part was the actual inside the recording part of the Drew show. So when we got in there and they gave the briefing, I did record the guy giving the briefing, which you guys already saw. And then when we were walking, multiple staff members were saying, make sure your phones are off. Now's the time to turn your phone off. And then we got stuck, but they had us all lined up in a stairwell waiting to get seated. And they were having a technical difficulty with the Drew tablets, the yellow Drew tablets that they use on the show. So they had us just waiting in the stairwell to get seated while they figured that out because they passed them out as we were walking to get seated. So we waited for them to figure that out, and then we got seated, and I don't know, it was probably like almost 11 o'clock. It was like definitely maybe after 11 o'clock by the time that they actually started rolling, or maybe it was just around 11 o'clock. But we got in there, we got seated, we were the 4th row all the way from the top. I'm wondering if when the show airs on Friday, if I'm able to like get a little snippet of us in the actual show when it airs, because I'm hoping that you can see us in the audience. They did have a camera right there, and the audience is like, obviously there's a lot of people there, but it's not like super big. It's Wednesday the 6th right now, and it's gonna air this Friday the 8th for us, is what they were telling us when we got our briefing. But we got seated, and then I am totally blanking on the names of the people, but the first person that we saw was this adorable chef, and her name will be on the screen up here somewhere so that you guys can understand who I'm talking about. But that chef was the first, and she literally only came on to like say hi, chat with them for a second. It was Drew and her like co-host Ross, and then the chef was there, and she did a little skit about yapping and like the term yapping and what that means nowadays. And then they also like cut back to a different episode that the guests weren't there for at that point, but they were cutting back and forth, so she was like filming some of that. She was interacting with the audience a little bit. Oh, and then the look-alike Timothy Chalamet, this dude won some contest that happened in New York, and he said like a famous YouTuber held the contest, and there was other like influencers and slash YouTubers as the judges, and I don't know who he was talking about, but I totally understand why this guy won. He was definitely a lookalike, and I will put the clip in right now as I'm talking about him. This is what he looked like, and he was an audience member who like she obviously invited to the show to do like a small little segment in the show with, but then also he sat literally like the very first chair, like right there in the audience, and then at the end, other audience members were taking pictures with him because duh, that's so cool. And he's like in college and going to Tokyo next year, and said he wants to like, he started a TikTok and hopefully like he can do TikTok, whatnot. And then we also had the pleasure of watching Drew and this kid, his actual name was Miles. Drew and Miles filmed a TikTok, like her TikTok team came out, or her like influence team. I shouldn't say TikTok team. It was like her social media team. They came out and they were like chatting to her like in between the segments, and before they moved on completely with the Miles segment, they like filmed a really cute TikTok together. They did like 3 or 4 takes of it, and that was really fun to be able to watch that whole process of them doing that TikTok. And then Drew interacted with the audience some more, and it was like really fun just being able to watch her dog like run around the whole set the whole time they were filming. I loved that aspect of it. Oh, we only got to do one poll, but at the very beginning, before Drew even came out, they had us answer a Thanksgiving poll, and the poll was something like, I don't know it word for word, but it was like, who's entitled to the Thanksgiving leftovers? And there was 2 answers. The first one was the person who cooked the food, and the second one was the guests. And most people, I think it was like 59% of people, said the people that cooked the food should keep the leftovers, and that is what I voted for, and that was fun to like vote. I kind of wish they did more of them, but we only got that one. It was also just really fun to be able to watch them swap the sets out too, because she started with the 3 of them at her little like news desk, and then they had a little break and she was like interacting with the audience as they were switching out the desk for her couch home. They called it home setup. And they were like I said, they were very strict with phones, and I did not see one phone on or out in there, and I was not gonna join that crowd because I was not trying to get kicked out. But it was really fun to see behind the scenes and like everyone walking around, and the sound guy like telling us to clap and like telling us to laugh, and he was rubbing his stomach and he was like for like sounds and aw. Oh, I totally forgot. So for the couch segment, she had Judy Greer and Pete Holmes, and Pete Holmes is a comedian and actor, and Judy Greer is a very famous actress as well. I'm not sure exactly what else they both have done, if they've done anything else. Sorry, kind of a fan. But as soon as I saw Judy walk out, I was like, oh my god, yes, I've seen her in a bunch of movies. They were on Drew's show today to premiere their brand new movie that is coming to theaters this weekend as well, and the show is going to premiere Friday right before this movie comes out to theaters, and it's called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and it's supposed to be just like more of a traditional, lovely Christmas movie that's like more wholesome and whatnot. But Pete and Drew seem to be great friends, and I believe that Judy is somewhat good of a friend to them as well. And it was really cute to see them talk, the three of them together, and he interacted with the audience a little bit, and they were like a really big chunk. Like they had a really nice segment of the show, the three of them talking on the couch, and then they had a segment where Ross came out in a Santa costume, and there was like ho 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 music, and then he like popped out and handed them presents, and each present they like everyone took turns opening them, and each present had a question on them, like different Christmas themed question, like when was the last time you've been naughty was one of them. They were like weird questions, like I don't know, very good Christmas conversations. And it wasn't a Christmas episode because it comes out soon, but it was definitely geared more towards the holidays. And then after they did that, we had a little bit more transition time, and we moved over to the kitchen. And then the very last guest of the day was Christina Tossi. I think I said that weird. Her name is Christina Tossi, I'm not really sure. But she is, if you know that name, you may know that name. She is a very big, important, powerful woman because she is making birthday cakes for Taylor Swift. That was a big part of it. Like, that was a big segment. Drew was like, you're making, like, Taylor Swift, like, got your cake for her birthday. Like, that's a big deal. But she is the founder of Milk Bar, and they are a super big bakery. They are in New York, Las Vegas, I think LA, Seattle, you know, all over in the major cities. They both had really cute little banter between them. They're very down to earth. They seem to be the bestest of friends. Not like actually, but like they seem to be somewhat close friends. Her and Drew were in the little kitchen half of the set, and together she taught Drew how to make her Thanksgiving croissants. And they were like stuffed with Thanksgiving goodness. It was not flavored, but like infused croissant dough with like herbs. And then it was turkey, gravy, cranberry, like stuffing, all the yumminess. And then you bake them, and they are croissants with the best filling ever. And it looked absolutely delicious. We were saying, and yada, yada, yada. But nonetheless, she is an amazing guest because the audience members, every single one of us, got to go home with a Bake Club book. She was there, like, also low-key promoting her new book and, like, saying all the seasonal stuff that they have right now. But it says on the back that US, these books retail $35 a pop, so she just gave every single audience member a gorgeous hardback Bake Club book. So excited to try some recipes in here. And this shows you how to make, like, basic stuff, but, like, also, like, more stuff that you would, like, never think. Like, this, literally, I was looking at it on the train back, and it has, like, how to make the ice cream hard chocolate shell thing. Like, who thinks that? And apparently there's, like, how to make tortillas in here. Like, just, like, things that you need, but also things that you don't need and you want. Like, there's desserts at the very end. So I'm excited to get this yumminess. And of course, she also gave us a cookie each. They were like these individually packed chocolate chip cookies, and they were absolutely delicious. I'll put a picture here to show you the book and the cookie together. And it came with a little card that said we're part of the Bake Club. But they were adorable. And then Drew just sat on the edge of the stage and interacted with the audience more, talked about like how to not let people bother you and like not let people like put their negativity on you. And we had just some good heart-to-hearts with Drew. And yeah, that was it. Absolutely 10 out of 10, and would recommend that experience to anyone because it was literally free. Like, it is totally free to get tickets to go to the Drew show. So what are you doing? Go get tickets. Oh, and I'm kind of bummed though, because she did tell us at the very end, she told us that Martha Stewart was going to be on later. Like, you're just telling us we missed Martha Stewart? What? So I do want to see Martha's episode. Kind of sad that we weren't there for that. But I'm wondering if the next batch went home with anything, because not everyone goes home with goodies. Sorry guys, my hands are just getting really tired holding these light up, not even gonna lie to anyone. So we're moving the camera angle down for a second. But that was amazing, and if you were going to the Drew show, just know that you will be waiting a while. We got in line at 8:45, didn't go inside till like 9:15. They do have you go through a metal detector and they look through your bags, and then they have you go in this room that has chairs lined up all the way around, which you guys saw a clip of. You sign a waiver, and then they give you snacks and the bathrooms there, and you literally wait there for like another hour, if not over an hour. We waited there about an hour because we got in at like 9:15. We didn't leave to go down the stairs, or actually go up the stairs, I should say, because we did walk like 3 flights of stairs. Go up the stairs to the filming area, to the I'm blanking on the term, but to the room where it's filmed, to the set. But we did walk upstairs to the set and then waited in there. And yeah, she didn't go on to like 11, or I shouldn't say go on. She didn't come out and like start the show till 11. So that was that. But like I said, it was fun seeing her interact with her team. She is so sweet. But this one lady who was some sort of manager, she was amazing, and she was running around doing everything, and she just seemed like so sweet with all the guests and Drew, and like I was like jealous, low-key, like I want your job. It was a blast. And like I said, if you're down to wait a little bit, it's a good hour of being in there, being on TV, watching these segments, seeing it happen in person. You actually get to see like how things are filmed. Shouldn't be saying that, but like duh. But for a girly that films YouTube, like I know how some things are filmed, but for people that like don't even do anything like this and are just viewers, it's like probably way more mind-blowing and like interesting. And my mom was like, it looks so much bigger on camera, and I'm like, no, literally, that's how everything is. But Drew, you were absolutely adorable today and amazing, and love you as a human, and hopefully we'll be seeing another one of your shows sometime in the future. I have no plans of it yet, but eventually I would like to see it. And there was a lot of people from all over the world that were coming to see her. Like, people right next to us in line were from Belize, a psychiatrist or psychologist, I forget exactly which one, and a forensic scientist. This couple, I was like, okay, pop off. They were very sweet though. And then the security guard, my mom was talking to him while we were waiting in line, and he was saying that most people aren't from the States, and I was like, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. And then when we were in the waiting room, the couple next to us, then they were an older couple, and they definitely had an accent. I'm not sure where they were from. But I was like, damn, everyone is like out and about and coming to New York for a little holiday and going to see Drew because it's free activity. Why not? And who doesn't love Drew? But yeah, if you're looking for free activity in New York, add that to your bucket list, because I didn't even know that was a thing until my mom was like, do you want to go? And I'm like, yeah, how much are tickets? And she's like, they're free. I was like, sign me up then. Why aren't we going? Why haven't we been yet? But if I do find clips of the show, I will make sure to put them in right here so that you guys can see all of the clips of us in the show, or anything important that I think you guys should see. All right, guys, it is editing Brooke coming in here to show you guys the clips. And yes, we were in the clips of the show. I would like to think like kind of a lot. They didn't get any close-ups of us because we were up at the top. But as you will see in just a moment here, there is quite a few clips of us in the show. So let's go look at those clips. So they were not on our show. They were what they were cutting back and forth to. But we did see Sunny, and here we come. Get ready for us. We're up there in the corner. And then we're going to be on this side, guys. Get ready. First, Drew looks amazing, as always. There's the Charlie Timothy lookalike. Oh, there's my mother. And you can kind of see me peeking in there. There we are! There we are! There we are, guys! Look at us! You see one more snippet of us here. Look, there we are! There we are, up there in the corner. So that was the end of the first episode where you guys saw us, and I think you see us again here in just a second. Yep, there we are! So like that was kind of a lot for the first half, even though we weren't even there for the two main people. Here we are again, I think. Look at us. So we were there for them to walk out. And you guys can see us right up here. Look at us. So the section of the show that she filmed with Christina at the end, the cooking segment, she ended up changing her clothes for that. So obviously that's going to be a different episode. And I honestly am not even sure. I think that episode came out a few days ago, but I didn't record it. And I don't think that we're in any of it because they were filming the other side of the audience that was closer to like the baking setup that they had going on there. So I don't think we're actually in that one. But for being there for only an hour worth of filming time and for her filming 2 episodes, like I said, I did not see the second episode on TV yet. I only saw the first one that we majorly were there filming for, but that was really cool being in it like 4 or 5 times for us, you know, there for an hour. We were on the screen like 5 times. It was only for like a split second, but nonetheless, we were on the screen and I feel like a mini TV star and I need to go see someone else film a show. We might be going to see Kelly Clarkson. Hopefully, eventually, we'll see. But Drew, please don't sue me for the clips that I just put in of us being on your TV show because we literally had the best time ever and I needed to include them for the blog to make it even better and to actually show you guys that we were there and made it on TV because I'm sure no one actually watched it happen live, like when that episode got aired a few days ago because it's already the next week for me here filming this live time for you right now. But that was amazing and I can't wait to do that hopefully again soon, but who knows. All right, now back to the other Brooke. Thank you so much to Christina and to Drew and to everyone who runs that production. Everyone is amazing. I had a blast today. New York, you are New York. And I will be going back to New York in December and I'll be vlogging it again for Christmas in New York. You guys did see a little snippet of Macy's decorated for Christmas already, but the city is not transformed yet. If you guys liked today's vlog and you want to see more of me, go follow me on my Instagram at EdmondsB and you guys will see me in a video sometime soon. All right, see you guys soon. Bye. Peace.